I'm Jamie of Pandora Astrology, and with me is...
Hey guys, it's Julia Mikos, also of Pandora.
And we are here to talk to you today about the new moon in Libra happening in the middle of October 2020. And this one has a quality of saccharine evil to it. We've got ourselves a new moon in Libra with the sun opposed Mars retrograde in Aries, which can be really angry, really frustrated, but also really suppressed, and even more suppressed by the square to Saturn and Pluto and Jupiter, with Pluto sitting right back in the pandemic hot degree that it formed, yeah, in January. And yeah, this moon is really, really rough. And I've kind of evoking the image of Dolores Umbridge from the Harry Potter books and movies. In case you don't know, Dolores Umbridge is a teacher, defense against the dark arts teacher that shows up, and I think it's year 5, and she's always wearing pink and little bows, and she has all these pictures of kittens on the wall, playing and gambling and meowing in her office, and she is just so evil. She is so evil in a way that's just deeply horrifying because she pretends that she's being so nice. And I think that's some of the quality of this moon. Julia, what do you think about this moon?
I mean, you have all of astrology's bad boys. You've got Pluto, you've got Saturn, you've got Mars. Everyone's on steroids because they're in their home sign. You know, Pluto's home sign is Scorpio, but it's right next to a very strong Saturn, and some people even could interpret that as a reception, meaning borrowing Saturn's strength in there because
Mm,
Saturn is strong in his own sign.
mm.
Oy, this looks frustrating. This looks like very power struggly too.
Yeah, definitely. I would think a lot of power struggles are going to go on. Now, there is some help. Mars has a little help from the south node. The moon has a little help from the north node. I don't know that these guys have too much help. A little bit of help from Venus, maybe. It's kind of wide. Little bit of help from Neptune, perhaps. But yeah, there's just this quality of power and control, that, pandemic hot degree feeling of oppression and no exit, anger that you have to sit on and then it explodes somewhere else that you didn't expect. And all of this underneath a surface of where you feel like you got to be sweet, you got to be nice, you got to be kind, you got to negotiate, and there's this just seething pressure cooker of fomenting, I don't even know what to call it, darkness underneath it
Yeah.
all.
I mean, Jamie, do you think that this could, since 22 degrees, like we've made a number of videos on the pandemic hot degree,
We
which you
have.
guys should definitely check out if you want to learn more about it. But this seems like, especially having the new moon, like in hard aspect to the pandemic hot degree, and then
Yes.
the original planets that initiate that degree all gathered there. Do you think that this might bring out more themes of the pandemic hot degree on a world stage too?
I think it really might. And people who've been experiencing, that they've got something around this spot in Libra, this spot in Aries, and the corresponding spot over here in Cancer, if you've been feeling the pressure of that pandemic hot degree, this moon could be a time when things really explode for you. And it really does make sense to, kind of check yourself and watch your anger and frustration particularly. And it is a frustrating year. You know, most countries are on lockdown. It's super frustrating for all of us, but we don't need to take it out on each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we do have a playlist called The Astrology of Pandemic Year 2020, where you can find out a lot more about that pandemic hot degree, and particularly its spiritual lesson and how to handle it. That we're going to need to get through this with grace and graciousness, even though we feel like things are beyond our control.
Hmm.
So if you have anything in your chart between 18 and 28 degrees of any cardinal sign at all, Aries, Libra, Cancer, or Capricorn, and it doesn't matter what it is. It could be your sun, in which case your birthday is probably between the 8th and the 18th of the month, but it could be any planet really, and you would really be feeling this. Um, yeah, I think that's all we need to say about it. Hope you enjoyed this video and got use out of it. You can always find us on our YouTube channel, Pandora Astrology, where you will find the news of the month organized into playlists and also horoscopes. And you can check out our monthly forecast page on our website, pandoraastrology.com. And we'll see you around the cosmos. Bye.
Bye-bye.